This past weekend we went out to Sandy Valley Raceway. I had an awesome time out there, but I didn't go out there specifically to race. I went out there to go and put myself in stressful situations, which is like racing, but it's all right. I got a really nice hole shot off the first one and like blew everyone's mind on the first one and then went downhill from there. But it's all right because I signed up for 3 races. I got about I think 35 minutes of riding in, and that was my intent. I wanted to go out and ride. In Idaho 2 weekends ago, I rediscovered one of the techniques that I had discovered a long time ago, like back right when I got hurt, right before I got hurt that race. I discovered something. I discovered the last like 1/8 quarter, 1/8 of the throttle, and like blew my mind. I know, crazy, right? But it's like it's an exponential curve, the amount of throttle and everything. So like 1/4, 3/4 is this, then 1/8 is like, or one quarter is like the same height as that 3/4. It's all right. But I rediscovered that quarter of the throttle. So we went out. When we went out, I specifically focused on making sure that I had that bike as wide open as possible for the majority of the track. This track, I believe, is one of the best tracks to go learn that on, mostly because when you go out to that track, milliseconds count, like tenths of seconds count. When you go to a works race, NGPC race, they tenths of a second really don't count, so you're not too worried about that. However, out at Sandy Valley, everyone's lap times are going to be like 113 and stay around 113.2 to 113.5 to 113.6. Like they all stay around that. And to get faster, you have to precisely improve your technique, your landing time, your braking spots, your acceleration spots. And what I was able to do is I was able to bring my time lower than I've ever had it just because of one line choice. Because I study line choice and I was like trying to make sure I had the perfect line. Me and Kurt beat me last race. Kurt is 5.88, and I messed with him a little bit this last one, but it's all right. But I went and looked back at him, but it's all right. I feel like some people thought I flipped him off. It's okay though. I had a ton of fun at the race, and I was able to actually beat Kurt in that first race when I had the most amount of energy, when I had the most focus, when I prepped right beforehand, did some stoppies, wheelies, and front brake lockups. I felt really connected to the bike then, and when I went out and rode that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome! And holding the bike wide open like that, oh my gosh, I hurt the bike. I feel bad for the bike because it's like, and I'm like, it's okay. The bike's meant to do that. Because the 21 Cowies like to ride right there. The 18s you can ride there, but the rev limiter is so high. I'm not used to doing that, and getting used to doing that and doing that was like mind blowing. But the speed that I had was like insane. I finished the open big bike. I didn't race the second half of any of the races except for open big bike because I felt like I was getting too sketchy. It was getting late. I didn't want to push it and crash before my next works race, which is Idaho. Again, we're going back to Idaho after, wow, I'm like really right-handed dominant. It's all right. You can tell I'm right-hand dominant because I do this a lot. um, but yeah, I didn't really want to get hurt, so I was like, you know what? The chance of crashing is now above like 50%, so I'm just not gonna go ride. I'm not gonna be like we're gonna push it. Um, yeah, so that the first big bike race was quite awesome. I just got out. I was like second or third off the start. I got out in front down the straightaway and just like chilled. Had a bunch of fun. Just enjoyed riding. I won the first big bike open class race, which like was really cool, was really awesome. Everybody just congratulated. It was really cool. We went out to the pro race. I got sixth in the first moto. That was the gnarliest speed I've ever seen. That's the race that you're seeing behind me. Holy crap, those guys are fast. But I mean, okay, not those guys. We're all riding about the same speed. Maybe like there may be a second faster, maybe half a second faster than what I was going. which doesn't sound like a lot, but on that track where a lap is like 1 minute and 15 seconds, that's like 5 seconds in front, and that's insane. But those guys were flying for that entire race, and I'm like, wow. Moving on, I raced the 450 intermediate race on my 250. I was not comfortable at the end of that race because I had some sketchy moments. I decided, you know what, we're gonna race Big Bike Open, and the second moto, and we'll see how it feels. Big Bike Open came up. I raced it. At the end of it, I was like, oh, little bit too sketchy for me, so I stopped riding. But I got a lot of benefit out of going. Again, I learned my throttle, got confidence in my throttle, got confidence in my. I'm giving double thumbs up. I got confidence in my braking. I overshot one of the corners in the second Big Bike Open because I was so hard on the gas. Oh my gosh! But throttle, braking, body position, good in the suspension. Like I feel amazing. I can't wait to get back to Idaho, put what I learned into practice, and go and race these guys up at Works. So I'll see you guys then. See you next time. Or I'll see you guys then. See you next time. Get out of here. Bye. Wait. I'm going to grab myself, throw myself off the screen. You ready? Whoosh. Or